Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I will talk about FUD. I will explain what FUD is, different types of FUD, like China FUD or Elon Musk FUD. I will explain what's the purpose of FUD, why media spread it, and what to do in order to not be affected by FUD news. So FUD means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD is false news, intentionally spread doubt and fear amongst retail investors, which causes that certain coin or token drops in price. And these unfavorable opinions, false negative news, occur when the coin is rising, so that retail investors lose their trust or interest in the coin and they sell this coin or token. And the question is, who benefits from FUD news? Usually people who took a short position in this coin or token, so they are hoping that the price will drop. And also these people are afraid of overvalued prices of crypto. They simply want to purchase a cheaper coin or cheaper Bitcoin. FUD causes panic in the crypto market. It causes emotional selling. It also causes mainstream type of investing. So whoever is following these FUD news, they are following the flow of the main crypto market, which in my opinion is not smart thing to do, because then what happens? These retail inexperienced investors, they buy crypto for high prices, then the FUD appears, they sell their crypto in panic, and this makes the profit of whales and of institutions and of all those experienced crypto investors. I believe that the reason for believing in FUD news is giving too much credit to mainstream media, to PR articles, and to all influencers who have their own interest. People and investors who make their investing decisions based on FUD news are those who do not take into account on-chain data, crypto cycles, and cryptocurrencies fundamentals. These are, in my opinion, the most important aspects based on which we should do our investing decisions in crypto market. However, I need to emphasize this. FUD can sometimes also mean facts you dislike, and this needs to be distinguished from this fake FUD news. Facts you dislike is actually true facts which are not favorable for crypto market, but they are actually true and we should consider them for our investing. Let's move on to different types of FUD which I have selected. Maybe the biggest FUD from all is China FUD. In May this year, China executed the crackdown against all Bitcoin miners and trading activity in China. And after that, all Bitcoin miners were rooted out of China. Basically, they had to leave China, and they all have moved to United States, Canada, Russia or Kazakhstan, where they mine Bitcoin now. This China crackdown against Bitcoin caused collapse in a Bitcoin price from $64,000 per one Bitcoin to $30,000. Also, significant drop in Bitcoin hash rate, which is the overall total computing power for mining Bitcoin, has dropped significantly. Environmental impact of Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining using excessive energy from coal was officially the main reason for this crackdown against Bitcoin miners in China. Now all financial institutions and payment services providers are prohibited from getting involved in crypto trades. This Chinese crackdown on Bitcoin has nothing to do with fundamentals of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. On the contrary, the Chinese central bank aims to launch their own central bank digital currency, which will be digital yuan, and naturally Bitcoin would be too strong competitor to this digital yuan. And the latest China FUD came this Friday, when China intensified this crypto crackdown, and from this moment China considers all crypto trading activity and mining as illegal. And naturally we can see the market, the Bitcoin market, reacted with a huge dump to this China FUD news. This is the chart from Friday, September 24th. But overall, in my eyes, this China FUD is totally invalid. It has nothing to do with Bitcoin fundamentals, nothing to do with cryptocurrency technologies. We as smart investors should not get scared from this. Let's move on. Maybe the most ridiculous type of FUD from all is Elon Musk's tweets FUD. I don't get why one person have such a strong impact on such a large number of investors, but this is what we saw this year. In February, Tesla announced that it will start accepting Bitcoin for their products, for Tesla cars. Then in May, Musk tweeted that Tesla will stop accepting Bitcoin for car payments. The Musk's explanation was that Bitcoin mining is not environmental enough. He had some environmental concerns. Musk believed that there was a rapid increase of fossil fuel use for Bitcoin mining. So after these events, Tesla has sold only 10% of its Bitcoin holdings. To prove Bitcoin's liquidity, Elon Musk himself didn't sell any of his personal Bitcoin. In July, Musk stated that Tesla will likely resume accepting Bitcoin for car purchases once more, which means over 50% of renewable energy for Bitcoin mining is used. In my opinion, this is total nonsense. Of course, Musk just needed for whatever reason to look like he is environmentally friendly, but Bitcoin market responded to this tweet in May this way. There was a huge dump in Bitcoin price. In May 12, this is a Bitcoin chart. So the market responded very strongly to this Musk tweet about stopping accepting Bitcoin. In my opinion, this is again totally invalid FUD. We should not get worried when Elon Musk tweets something negative about Bitcoin. He has his own interests and he does what is good for himself and for Tesla company. Another very common FUD is crypto regulation and this infrastructure bill, which was a lot talked about this August. Bitcoin price did not respond too much to this FUD from proposed infrastructure bill, which would regulate cryptocurrencies, and there was no significant price dump in August. This is Bitcoin chart in August. The definition of a broker should, based on this infrastructure bill, should also include miners and developers. This new infrastructure bill in the United States contains also expanded reporting requirements for any cryptocurrency entity deemed as a broker, which means also miners and developers, and this infrastructure bill would also change how the Internal Revenue Service taxes those digital assets. Now there are also new cryptocurrency regulation proposals in European Union, collecting details of crypto senders and recipients to help authorities to crack down on dirty money, money laundering and terrorism financing. So apparently cryptocurrency regulation is also coming to European countries. This would make, these cryptocurrency regulation proposals would make crypto transactions traceable. If this happened, new crypto legislation becomes effective in 2023. So overall, in my opinion, this is partially legitimate FUD. I think that bad regulation and excessively strict regulation of cryptocurrencies might slow down the progression of crypto and might slow down the development of crypto and might send us potentially to a new bear market. So it's gonna depend on how strict the regulation will be. I'm also convinced that what Gavin Wood, the creator of Polkadot and Kusama, says is true. Truly decentralized blockchains and projects will not get stopped by regulation, because regulation cannot stop truly decentralized projects. It's really difficult to regulate truly decentralized projects because there is not one center that you can regulate. So basically, I want to believe that with a good regulation, bad crypto projects will die and those good ones, those truly decentralized blockchains, will survive, and this is what will eventually make the whole crypto market more transparent. And the last FUD I want to talk about in this video is FED and stock market FUD. FED stands for Federal Reserve System, that's the Central Bank of United States, and stock market naturally affects crypto market very much. Crypto market is highly dependent on stock market. When stocks tumble and dump, so does Bitcoin and all altcoins. Unfortunately, crypto sector is still not big enough and strong enough to be resistant to those stock market crashes. So whenever there is crash in stock market, it also takes Bitcoin and altcoins. On Monday, September 20th, few days ago, Bitcoin dipped due to FUD from the potential collapse of Chinese property developer Evergrande. This is the chart of Bitcoin price from that September 20th, and we can see there was a huge dip in Bitcoin price. Basically one company, one stock, and it had a huge impact on Bitcoin price. Now the future macroeconomic decisions of Federal Reserve System will have a huge impact on stock market as well as on crypto market. At the moment, interest rates remain unchanged. However, increase of borrowing cost is expected to happen next year, which could cause slowdown of economy, and that could mean potential bear market for crypto and stocks. Also, proposed tax increase might lower investing power of investors, which again could send us to new bear market. The gradual tapering of bond purchases and quantitative easing, which means sending money to economy, and higher borrowing cost of money, which means it's going to be more expensive to get loan, to get money, will cause that there will be less money in the economy, therefore less money to invest in stocks and crypto, and therefore the risk of potential new bear market. So this was another type of FUD, and in my opinion this is the most legitimate FUD. This is not fake news FUD, but I believe this is rather facts you dislike. If stock market crashes, if there is new economic crisis, almost 100% that the whole crypto market will crash too. And now the most important part of this video, conclusion. In crypto market, there has always been and always will be FUD. It is crucial to recognize when it is fake, invalid FUD news and when FUD actually means facts you dislike. When in doubt, keep in mind those crypto fundamentals. When price dips, those crypto fundamentals, they remain the same. When the price dumps, it doesn't mean that cryptocurrencies are useless. It has nothing to do with crypto fundamentals. Educating yourself about those crypto fundamentals allows you to be resistant to those FUD fake news. Once you believe in crypto technology, you don't get affected by FUD news. Market crashes. This is, in my opinion, good buying opportunity. This is when you should have your stables ready and take advantage of cheaper price. On the contrary, when market moons, what I am trying to do, I gradually take profits. I sell 10% of my portfolio, then I sell another 15% of my crypto. Buying low and selling high to those unexperienced investors is perfectly fine. They just did not do their homework. They didn't study how crypto market works. When I entered crypto, I have lost some of my portfolio, some of my invested money, because I was naive and I didn't know how crypto market works. I also think that those convenient shortcuts like skipping research and buying what some influencers shill does not work in the long term. Whenever there is a dip in Bitcoin, you can try to time the market. You can try to sell when FUD appears and buy your crypto back when market recovers. You can do that, and there are people, there are traders who are good at it. I just find it quite risky and even more stressful. Then the question is, why trusting more to Elon Musk when he tweets something than to trust yourself? If you have spent hundreds of hours studying crypto fundamentals and crypto market laws, then you should trust more to your instinct, to your knowledge than Elon Musk. This is what I truly believe. If one is not willing to embrace high crypto volatility, then I believe that such a person should not invest in crypto and should opt for less volatile assets like commodities, bonds, and stocks. Crypto is very volatile, and for some time it still will remain volatile because it's not such a regulated asset as stocks, and this brings volatility, but it also offers a great opportunity to make nice profits. I try to do my crypto investment decisions based on hard facts, which means market cap of the project, tokenomics and the use case of the particular project, as well as on-chain data analysis of the overall crypto market. Mainstream news are often profoundly influenced by PR teams of banks and funds. Therefore, these mainstream news are not to be trusted, in my opinion. Influencers, YouTubers, mass media, they have their own interests. They say and write what they need for the price to do, not necessarily what is true. You should always do your own research about crypto because only your own research is the most credible source of information. I know this video has been quite long, but I still honestly hope it's been useful for some of you. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will be back soon again. Bye bye.